Yo, what's up, y'all? Peace, love, joy, prosperity, all that good stuff. So, I just wanted to have a quick talk with my Takia loves. I've been missing you guys. I'm sure you've been missing me. And there is a lot of weird energy in the air right now, right? Because not only have I been experiencing it, I've had a lot of my close friends who I'm assuming I'm in synchronicity with sharing the same information with me. And honestly, I'm going to rejoice with them because it seems that we are on a path, on a journey towards ascension. And, while some people are descending and different things of that nature, not very much. And, while we have people that are ascending, we have people that are going the opposite direction. Now, while you're going up, be careful not to talk to people while they're going down. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, sis. Because then you'll end up somewhere toxic. Then you'll end up somewhere confused, hurt, and crying, and restarting your whole healing process again. Okay? 9 times out of 10, you're going to attract some type of toxic interaction if you have that energy in you. Okay? So let's just start with accountability. Has anybody ever called you toxic? Or have you done things that you know were toxic? And if the answer is yes, you are in the right place, baby. Because Takia Talk is about removing toxins and toxicity from our life on a daily basis, guys. We have to detox because of all the different belief systems that have been circulating since the beginning of time, right? Every day there's freaking overloads of information, overloads of thoughts, and you have to have a way to woosah that out of your life every day, guys. What is your inner peace routine? What does your self-love, self-care routine look like? Do you like to have tea time while you listen to your meditation music? Or do you want to put your feet in this freaking alkaline spa while you watch your favorite show? Or do you want to go sit on the hill and read a book, right? Find different ways to de-stress, to detach from an environment that may be toxic. Find different methods, different ways to kindly say no to people that may be toxic for you at the time. And it's not always that they just mean to be like that and hurt you. It's that you allow yourself to feel certain things and you allow in certain things, okay? If people are not operating in a state of consciousness, in a state of awareness, possibly based off of the toxic environments they're in, then you'll be the next victim if you entertain those people. You have to be able to identify and self-evaluate within and without what is going on in your surroundings, what's going on with you, how are you being affected, okay? And you have to know that you are the one that can create the change that you want in your life. Let me let this fly out of my house because I think that it's ridiculous that it's trying to freaking, what is it doing? Oh my god, guys, it's a big one. You know the big horse flies, the ones that scare you when you look at them? It's gone, I think. Oh my gosh. That fly was just so toxic. You see what I mean? Like, here I am talking to y'all, and this damn big bug come out of nowhere buzzing about. And I call flies the devil's bug for a reason. You see that? Jesus, fix it. Oh, I'm gonna sit back on my little stool. So anyways, guys, we may not be perfect in each other's eyes, but we were created perfectly for the plan and for the purpose that God has for us. And when you get away from the toxic energy, you could really, this is on Erin, you could really get into alignment with your purpose, and then you can remove things that are not serving you because you really want to feel the blissful joy of this, success, of this thing that was granted to you before you even sent to earth. It's your blessings, it's your gifts, and they're waiting for you. But you know, sometimes we have issue and we entertain that thing, right? We have we have a way of not knowing when to leave places, people where they got you effed up at, right? You have to learn how to do that. If somebody is doing something and it just don't feel right the way how they move or the way how they handle you, and you could identify it as being toxic, why are you entertaining that, bro? Why are you entertaining that, sis? There is no way that materialistic things, monetary values, hold any real place over my peace of mind, okay? It's like, okay, you know, maybe he wanted to pay your bills for you, but are you going to put up with his cheating ways? Are you going to put up with his lying ways? You know, are you really having a peace of mind? Or could you do the thing that he's doing for you, for yourself, right? You got to really start to think about, you know, your peace of mind. That's the greatest benefit that anyone could really give you, or they could try to come and take it from you. You guys have to know that sometimes when a person's calling you toxic, it's just a cover up. It's just a cover up. They might not even know what it really means to be toxic, and you might be an expert on the subject. And they're just like, oh yeah, you're toxic. And you're like, no, I'm not really toxic, because if I was, okay? So you have to be aware that nobody's trying to come and label you and place your energy where it's not, you know, a true description of you, okay? I've had a lot of different experiences that I would like to say are toxic. And it was only because I was toxic at those moments. Only because I was addicted to drama, addicted to pain, addicted to things that in the long run were very destructive, not serving me. Things that were disguised as love, and because I was not diving within and using discernment and letting spirit guide or walk with spirit, I got a little, you know, led astray. I got a little caught up, and now you still have to learn the lesson, right? But you just made it harder for yourself. So understand that people may have a way of putting on a mask, and you'll never really know who they truly are. And understand how you may be very open, vulnerable, honest, and being your natural true self, excuse me. And then those people, they'll literally give you fake love. They'll literally try to make it like your intuition is off. That no, you're crazy. You're overreacting. You're overthinking it. You're doing too much. If you are hearing any of those things, just remove yourself. If you are so toxic, how could you possibly heal around another person? Right? You have to go and find some self-love in that moment, in that time. I need my water all the time, okay? Woo! You gotta stay hydrated because your brain floats on water. And when you don't have oxygen, oh my God, it's like being low on selenium. Like, how long are you gonna really be civilized? If you are having chemical disparities or you're just lacking certain nutrition, how long do you think you're gonna be sane? Because not only can people be toxic, but the things that you input into your body when it's trying to get information to strengthen you, it could be toxic. Like if you're constantly eating out, eating microwavable foods, constantly eating crap or junk, then are you really loving yourself? Are you really being an example of what healthy love is? Or are you putting a lot of toxins in your body? I'm just asking. I'm just saying, okay? You don't just get a flat tummy because you look like sticks and bones. You'll literally still have to work out. You'll literally still have to eat right. So when people try to say, oh, it's just so easy to be a certain way, no, it really takes effort. It really takes work, because I was just having some major bloated gut issues going on, but I hopped back into alignment with my true values, and I'm like, no, I really need to stick to eating healthy. I really need to realize that when I'm not eating my fruits and vegetables, and I'm trying to stray off into other categories that I know I shouldn't do, I feel like I might be freaking a little depressed or anxious or even sad or angry or anything. And those are just indicators from your soul, from within, telling you that this is not really us, okay? And I really trust in this guidance that I received from the Creator, because when I first started wanting to be healthy on my health journey, I was working out, but I wasn't eating healthy. And Spirit would tell me what herbs to buy, and I didn't understand what it was at the time. And then it would literally send me downloads. Like, it would literally give me information. I was freaking amazed, like, that, there was some type of love that exists out there. It's invisible, but it's there. And it's guiding me and helping me. And it was no freaking coincidence, because it kept happening. Long as you are in the vortex, long as you are in that energy, in that space, you can collect your blessings, you can get help, you can, be guided. You won't be led astray, I promise. And so it was just telling me to cut out certain music, to cut out things that were not really serving me to get to my higher place. And what did I do? I did just that. I did just that probably for like a year or two. And then I literally removed toxic music, toxic foods, toxic perspectives of just, politics and like a lot of things in general. Only thing was my environment kind of stayed the same. So the places I would go, the people I would hang with, they were not in alignment with what I wanted for myself. And I would literally find myself in freaking arguments with them. Literally, they would be looking up information like to try to discredit or try to understand why I was making the decisions I was making. And I was just like, this is just too freaking weird for me, right? I want to grow a certain way. So maybe I'm going apart from you, right? And it feels uncomfortable a bit, right? It's like you have to decide. This has to be a moment for you for self-love, right? You have to decide that, my peace of mind, the things I value, is way more important than these relationships I'm having with these people, right? Because if every time you get up with them, there's going to be some type of argument, because I love jazz music. It's really soothing to my soul. It's, music that vibrates at 432 hertz. It's music that vibrates at 528 hertz. It's positive vibrations. And then you go around somebody that's playing 440 hertz. They're playing rap music. Kill 'em up, shoot 'em up, shake your booty. Okay? And you was just like, hold on. I just came from the beach. And they like, I just came from the club. And you just like, I'm not trying to act like I'm better than you, but maybe some of my decisions for my life at this time are way more beneficial for me. Maybe I am thinking about what's best for me, and it's bugging me up because you're not thinking about what's best for you, but you're trying to be in my company, in my space. The thing is, if you're loving yourself so much, you're not really going to have a taste for drama and toxic people. It's because you work too damn hard to get there, to have anybody to bring you down. You're shooting all the way up, okay? And when they was going down, they tried to grab you like, oh, maybe she could save me, maybe. And you were just like, oh, yeah, I probably could. But they were so heavy. They were so heavy that you could not even keep going up where you needed to go. What you ended up doing was going boo, all the way down with them. But what the hell you should have did was let them go and tell them no. You can't go where I'm going. You can't go where I'm going right now, baby. And it's okay. Maybe you'll be there in the near future or whatever's written in God's will for you. But I'm not here to compare myself to anybody. I'm going to be myself, okay? I like what I like, and I'm going to stand in it. That is how you avoid toxic people. You have to have your values in order and your standards, and you got to really be serious, guys. You know, there's a time to play, and then there's a time where you just have to cut it off for a bit. You have to let people know that you got boundaries, you got standards. You are more than a pretty face. You're a beautiful soul. And what they can't see is what you protect. Okay? What they can't see is what you protect. Your energy is your energy. Don't let anybody come and weaken your energy. It's a tough G. It's a tough big guy. And it's unstoppable. When you are allowing toxic people in your life, you won't even feel like yourself anymore at that point in time. You'll be becoming what everybody else needs you to be and less of yourself. You'll start to get cracks you'll start to get cracks in your cup, and instead of your cup running over, it'll just, whatever is getting poured into it, it'll just keep seeping out. It'll just keep seeping out. Whereas when you take that space and time to work on yourself, fixing your cup, and you put more of yourself into the cup, psychology, sociology, quantum physics, metaphysics, fruits, vegetables, nature walks, jazz music. When you put all of you into you and you're so full, you're a unique individual in yourself. And everybody wants to taste a little bit of that cup, okay? Now, this is the thing. Not everybody is meant to come and have a sip of your cup. You have to have discernment about who really wants help, who's just crying, who really wants help, who's really just crying for attention, and things of that nature. Because you're on such a dope pathway. That person might be in a storm and tornado, and you looked at like a safe place for them to come and to, lay in the green grass. When in actuality, the tornado came and uprooted all the damn grass off the earth, okay? And now you ain't got nowhere peaceful to breathe in your damn air. Think about it. Who you let into your car? Who you let into your house? Who you let into your inbox? And think about how your ideas, your thoughts, they become these vibrations, they become these physical, tangible things over time. What's going on spiritually starts to manifest on a physical plane. So, if there are toxic people around you, toxic environment, you are not vibrating as highly as you should and could be at this moment. You should probably work on detoxing, okay? And it's really easy. You can make you some freaking lemon water with some pink salt. You could pick out your fruit of the day, do little fun stuff for yourself. The word of the day. I like word of the day. Because the other day it was this word. It was what was it? I'll get back to it. I'm gonna start doing those words of the day though. But Zen was just the word, and that goes into the spiritual practice of meditation. What's it, Japanese or something? See, I gotta get into my knowledge, because I never want to teach you guys something and then it's like, you get lost. But I stick to things that are relatable, things that I have been through. And yeah, like I said before, I've had people come along and try to call me toxic, but at that moment when they were trying to call me toxic, it's because I was not willing to accept what they were giving me. It was toxic to me. And I keep burping, y'all, because I freaking been eating these things. I've been through some of everything, y'all. I'm talking about, imagine going over somebody's house and they told you it was just y'all two in a relationship. They want you to move in. They want y'all to have movie night. They want y'all to do this and that. They just basically sold your ass a dream because you was too damn fine for them to let you get past, and they know that they picked a booger and they stuck with her. So now it's like, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. Let me see what I'm going to tell her. And they'll tell you any and every damn thing. And guess what? Booger going to be off work at 3 o'clock. He'll be telling you that he got to go hang out with his boys at 2 o'clock. You got to watch him. You have to start to have such discernment for yourself that you know the red flags of a cheater, a manipulator, a liar, somebody that is placing more value on the street life than on their families, than with God and with you. You have to be very mindful of your values, and you have to just stick to them. So, yeah, guys, love yourself and don't accept toxic people.